If someone would have seen me walking down the street in my heyday, they would have seen a Kim Novak look-alike. I dressed and looked like Kim Novak and did a very good job, I must say. People would always ask me, where are you from? Arkansas, I would say. Oh, really? Well, you don't have an accent. Really, you sound different. Well, I lived in different cultures. At the same time, they then again asked me, what school did you go to? And I referred to them back, all of them. Practically all of them. Because of the very fact that every school I went to, I wreaked havoc, even in the 4th and 5th grade. Well, I didn't fit in, and they would stop me immediately in the halls of school. Young lady, come here. What are you doing in those pedal pushers? What are you doing over here? You can't come to school without the dress on. And I would answer them in a riddle. I know they won't let me. Won't let you what? Wear a dress? Well, you come with me. We're going to the office. And what's your name anyway? My name is Charles Lockhart. Charles, that's a boy's name. I know. Never would I say man. I would always say, I know. I'm just a little boy. I got up from here and I left this place and I sought out to find my life. And I did. I found my life. Chicago, Michigan, New York, Boston, different places, inner cities, larger cities, where one could get lost and be whatever they wanted to be. I went to work for Leon Claxton with Royal American Shows. And I myself worked as the hermaphrodite. Ladies and gentlemen, I was born of normal parents, both male and female living in the same body. Yes, I have the genitalia of male and female. I'm married, I have 3 children, and 1 husband. And when I go to bed, I don't know which way to turn. Oh my God. During that time, I did go and get my implants and went strictly to work as female. And the mafia knew, but I was a good entertainer. I mean, I came out and I came out with the 7 veils in the basket and would dance with the veils. The veils came off, the basket emptied out onto a little rug. The snakes, I danced and held them, and then I would have the bartender light me a torch, and I would hold the torch and draw it around me, and it would make like a flame. And then I would dance in that flame and blow fire out my mouth, then hand him back the torch and then dance with the snakes. Well, it was a good showstopper. And then it grew to an obsession of having to be able to be myself. That's where I found myself. I began to really realize that I wanted to complete my goal of life, and that was to finish my surgery. And my grandmother said, Lynn, you've lived your life. You lived your life. You're 22 years old. You've lived your life ever since you was a kid. If you find anyone that's going to love you, they're going to love you for who you are and not what you have between your legs. And if you have that done, what if it doesn't work? What will you do then? I thought that it would change everything, that I would reach my pot of gold under the rainbow. I thought that everything was going to be perfect. It was nothing different. It was nothing different. I just had to learn to urinate sitting down, which I did already anyway. Being female, or living as female, made me kind of like a second-class citizen. I didn't have the opportunities that young men did. And then also being transgender female, that I had to still be careful with to whom that I even let know my real story of life. I had a lot of heartaches because of the fact that I wasn't able to be honest with a lot of my friends around me as I grew up, you know, and them be my good friends. They either had to walk away from me or stay away from me because of the fact that I had chosen to live female. No one would want to live the life that I've lived. I'm happy with my life, but the things that one goes through to be able to just live, all because of a garment, just a garment, because I'm still the same thing in my heart as I was when I was a little bitty child. It was like being Cinderella, not wanting to take off the golden slipper. I did not want it to strike 12 o'clock. I wanted to remain as I was. And I did. I did.